Standing at the edge of the school hall, trying to take the first step, trying not to trip and fall. Hoping that you say yes and dance with me, kiss me to a soul song, hoping like it's meant to be. Cause if we can find the courage with this thing, maybe next we'll make a promise with a ring. Give me wings and make me fly, make me bold enough to try. In this crowded room, make it just me and you. Give me hope and make me smile, make our eyes and hearts collide. Please make this the ground on which our love first grew. Let's plot a course for a two-heart rendezvous. School like I often do, thinking of the old days, wondering what became of you. Suddenly there's someone bumping into me, there's a face that I know, smiling round and back at me. Where did you go all these years that flew on by? Is there one more chance to take for you and I? Give me wings and make me fly, make me bold enough to try. In this crowded room, make it just me and you. Give me hope and make me smile, make our eyes and hearts collide. Please make this the ground on which our love first grew. Let's plot a course for a two-heart rendezvous. We've spent too long pretending it was wrong. We'll have that chance. Take a second chance. Give me wings and make me fly. Make me bold enough to try. In this crowded room, make it just me and you. Give me hope and make me smile, make our eyes and hearts collide. Please make this the ground on which our love first grew. And let history show that our love was true. Let's plot a course for a two-heart rendezvous. Rendezvous.
So we're Tennessee Twin. I'm Jeff, this is Victoria. We come from all the way up north in Cambridge.
Snowy up there.
It's a good hour on the train to get here, let me tell you. In all seriousness though, I would like to say a massive thank you to every single one of you that has come out. It's so wonderful. It feels like being with family, music friends, family, colleagues, all sorts of wonderful people, and that makes this very, very special. That song was called Two Heart Rendezvous. It was a song we wrote because Victoria and I first met in 1997 when a mutual friend invited us to play on the same session in a recording studio. And when I walked in the room and saw this beautiful woman, I fell in love immediately. And it took me 20 years to tell her, but nonetheless, I did get round to it. And then as soon as she said yes, I decided to basically rod off 6 times in the first 3 months overseas, for which I had to ask for forgiveness, and this was the song that I wrote all about that. Darkest night when I'm driving alone, it's just me in this car. You're back home with a bottle of wine and a smile that says come on in.
It's dark outside, pouring with rain, but it's warm in here. You're coming home again, coming back to me, 1 mile at a time. let me go. We both know it's been way too long. Would you please, please forgive me? I know not what I did, but sometimes I must bear a heavy load. You know I was born for the road. As the radio plays, I'm singing along to a tune we danced to in a time long gone. And I feel you now, just like I did then. I get home, it's like we were never apart. But when I leave, I know it breaks your heart. So I guess we know some things gotta change. Throw open that door and hold me, and never let me go. We both know it's been way too long. Would you please, please forgive me? I know not what I do, but sometimes I must bear a heavy load. You know I was born for the road. I know you were born for the road. Thank you very much. So this, those of you who've seen us before, you're going to hear the same stories you always hear, because those are the stories of the those are the stories of the songs we wrote. So we can't really change that. But I have a niece called Alice, and she's a bit of a rebellious kind of child. You guys see, she's very fun.
20.
Yeah. What can I tell you? Anywho, a few years ago, my sister, they lived down in the New Forest, which is obviously a very beautiful part of the world, and my sister rang up just before Christmas and said, look, your niece wants to learn to play guitar and write songs and stuff, and how much is a good guitar? So I told her how much a good guitar was, and then we were politely told what she was not going to do. So it was left to us to find her a guitar, which we did. Gotta love Facebook Marketplace. We found her a little pink guitar, and she still has it.
Yeah.
But we wrote this for her. It was all about what it's like to be a singer-songwriter, how it's not all about the glamour and what you might think of, you see when you see like Taylor Swift and all of those kind of people. It's actually about rooms like this with people that really want to listen to music. And this is her song. This is called Alice. Deep in the woods in the south of this land lived a girl with a dream, who's hatching a plan. She bought a guitar and she wrote a few songs, and wherever she played, they would all sing along. She peddled her tunes round the clubs and the bars, playing for drinks or the tips in a jar. When out of the dark came a sharply dressed man, with the promise of fortune and fame in his hand. Come and sing with me by about the heart that I wear on my sleeve. Come and sing with me. It's the reason that I live and breathe. No matter the voice, no matter the mood, no matter who's high or lower than you, if your soul is in need of the sun or the moon, then drop all your worries and follow my tune. Interviews, radio, stadiums play, albums that sold by the thousand a day, bank clubs and limos and photos to sign, but there in your hand is barely a dime. The lights all went down and the crowds had all gone. Back in her room with the radio on, a song from the past started filling the room, and she knew in her heart what she had to do. Come and sing with me about the heart that I wear on my sleeve. Come and sing with me. It's the reason that I live and breathe. No matter the voice, no matter the mood, no matter who's high or lower than you, if your soul is in need of the sun or the moon, then drop all your worries and follow my tune. So she took the bus home with just her guitar, back to the place where her people left more than just chips in a jar. Come and sing with me about the heart that I wear on my sleeve. Come and sing with me. It's the reason that I live and breathe. No matter the voice, no matter the mood, no matter who's high or lower than you, if your soul was in need of the sun or the moon, then drop all your worries and follow my tune. If your soul is in need of the sun or the moon, then drop all your worries and follow my tune. Thank you. It was supposed to be a fiddle solo, but I wasn't brave enough, so the recorder came out. Next time.
So this next song we wrote about our children, one of which is here, all the way in the back there. When I say children, that particular one is a district councillor, so the term children is a bit loose, really. But that said, we wrote this for our children, mostly to embarrass them.
And we succeeded.
Yeah, we did, yeah. But something special happened last week. We became grandparents. So we're not old enough for that yet, obviously, but there it is. Anyway, this we wrote for our children. This is called Hold My Hand.
When I look in your eyes, I see the woman you'll become. My sweet little girl, you're so quirky, full of love. I wanna keep you in my arms forever. Stop the hands of On the day you were born, I was a father without a plan. But I watched you grow up from a boy to a working man. And though I couldn't be there every minute, you were always in my mind. No matter where you are right now, I'm holding hands tonight. Hold my hand and I'll guide you. When you're lost, I'll find you. It doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. If the tide takes you under, days of rain or thunder, just can't figure where you belong. Hold my hand, together we are strong. Hold my hand, it's where you belong. There's a stain on the wall where you drew a big pink heart. A hole in the fence where you crept out after dark. A million timeless memories, technicolor and black and white. No matter where you are right now, we're holding hands tonight. Hold my hand and I'll guide you. When you're lost, I'll find you. It doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. If the tide takes you under, days of rain or thunder, just can't figure where you belong. Hold my hand, together we are strong. Hold my hand, it's where you belong. Hold my hand, together we are strong. Hold my hand, it's where you
Thank you. Did it work, Lucas? Yeah, it did. There we go.
We haven't got our glasses on and we can't see the set list, so we keep bobbing up and down. That's all we're doing.
And it's in really tiny writing too.
This is the problem with longer sets. You have to, which we enjoy, but it means that all the song titles need to be in smaller font. Anyway, this particular song was written some years ago, and it was just a reminder to everybody, really, but it was aimed at our children and a couple of other people, that not everything that you read online is true. We live in a very interesting age. We just don't know what it is that you're listening to, and particularly gossip on social media is absolutely criminal at times. So we wrote this as a little reminder that not everything you see and hear is true. This is called Every Story.
A small town girl city guy with a smart suit and a chauffeur. She fell for the promise that he made, but now she lives a big town life charade.
Weekend tourist broke the house in Vegas. Every hand he played, his love was more contagious. He left town with a wallet full of gold. That's the story visitors get told. It's like a rainy day on a beach in California. The first love ends in heartbreak and no one warned you. It's a gospel church without the sound of glory. I'm telling you, there's two sides to every story.
10 years old, makes toast for his baby brother, hangs the washing out for their alcoholic mother.
Missing school for the family he cares for. The neighbors think he's just the kid next door. It's like a rainy day on a beach in California. First love ends in heartbreak and no one warned you. It's a gospel church without the sound of glory. I'm telling you, there's two sides to every story. Don't believe the news or every story you are told. Just because it glitters, it ain't gold. It's like a rainy day on a beach in California. Your first love ends in heartbreak and no one warned you. It's a gospel church without the sound of glory. I'm telling you, there's two sides to every story. I'm telling you, there's two sides to every story. Thank you very much. Would you like to introduce this next song? Or have it done?
We're going to do a sneaky little cover. Because this is one we did at Wedfest, so we thought it appropriate to put it in tonight. Because I know Penny and Matt love this song. We are massive fans of a lady called Ashley McBride, who I'm pretty sure everybody knows. I could quite happily do a whole set of Ashley songs, but I won't.
Carry on.
We adore her. We've seen her 11, 12 times live, both here and over in Nashville. And it's hard to choose, but when we were doing Wedfest, I said to Penny, well, we're going to do a cover, and we're going to do an Ashley song. What's your favourite Ashley song? And this was the one she chose. So we're going to do it for you now. And Ashley tells the story that she was doing a co-write with this, I can't remember who she was writing it with, that's really boring, isn't it? Anyway, she was doing a co-write with this guy. And he said, have you ever sung at the Grand Ole Opry? And she said, no, but I'm gonna. So he said, right, today we're going to write the song that one day when you take to the circle in the Opry, this is the song you're going to sing. And she did, just a few years later. So if you ever get the chance, watch the video of her singing this in her Opry debut, and you're just going to cry your eyes out. So I promise not to cry. Famous last words. But this is called Girl Go Nowhere. Don't waste your life behind that guitar. You may get gone, but you won't get far. You're not the first, you won't be the last. And you can tell us all about it when you come crawling back that road you're on. Just winds and winds, you're spinning your wheels, wasting your time. But when the lights come up and I hear the band, And where they said I'd never be is exactly where I am. I hear the crowd look around, and I can't find an empty chair. Not bad for a girl going nowhere. I get these calls out on the road. I heard your song on my radio. We always said you'd make it big, and I tell all my friends that I knew you back when. But don't forget all us little folks. When you crash and burn, remember we told you so. But when the lights come up and I hear the band, where they said I'd never be is exactly where I am. I hear the crowd look around, and I can't find one empty chair. Not bad for a girl going nowhere. I need to thank my daddy for that first set of strings. I know those folks who swore I'd never be anything. It took a whole lot of yes I wills, and I don't care. A whole lot of basement dives and county fairs. To this show right now, and you're sure look good out there. Not bad for a girl going nowhere. Not bad for a girl going nowhere. You like doing your blues, making me cry.
And if you haven't, if you don't know the significance of the crowd line and the woos, then go check the video out on YouTube and you'll get it. Trust me. Okay, we're going to play a song now which we don't often play, but we thought, you
We
know,
avoid playing this one.
first time here, why not, you know? Victoria and I have done many, many musical projects over the years, and some of them together, a lot of them not together. We've played in some, you know, wonderful places, some absolute holes as well. So to be playing in a venue as wonderful as this in front of such a wonderful crowd is just awesome. But we did. Anybody here has seen a TV show called Nashville? Yeah, I knew a lot of you had. Well,
Charles Heston has a restraining order out on me.
yeah. On a trip back from Nashville, on the plane, we were queuing to get on the BA plane on the flight home, and Charles Heston was about 10 people in front of us in the queue to board.
So he was following me that time.
And it was an overnight flight, and Victoria tried to make the case that if it was an overnight flight, that means she'd slept with Charles Heston.
Yeah, I'd go with that. Thank you.
I beg to differ on that one. Anywho, the reason we were on that flight is because when we were playing we were out playing a tribute show to the Nashville TV show, all the songs, there was 1,100 songs in Britain
We didn't do all of them.
for that, so...
It's been a long night.
Anywho, but we'd written music, both of us, before. I met Victoria because she had written a song for Eurovision back in the day.
You don't talk about that.
And then just recently we bumped into someone we knew as a friend of a friend, and his name is Kimberly Rue. Anybody know who Kimberly Rue is? You all know his work, trust me. Kimberly Rue wrote one of the top 10 most famous songs ever, Walking on Sunshine. And he was the guitarist for Katrina and the Waves. He wrote Love Shine a Light, which was our last Eurovision winner. So I said, there you go, that's what a Eurovision song should sound like.
We need to hear it now.
She knows I'm only kidding. Kimberly's a wonderful, wonderful man and an amazing musician, but nonetheless, but it's quite intimidating when he's sitting 6 feet from you, watching your set intently. By the way, but nonetheless. Anyway, we decided we would write a song together. It took forever, and then we saw this competition advertised online. It said, write a song for Nashville. British Airways launching a direct flight to Nashville. We want a song to commemorate the occasion. Songwriting contest, prize, all that kind of good stuff. So we thought, oh, well, that's a good excuse. We'll actually write something. So we wrote the song, this next song, sent it in, thought no more about it. Several months go past, and as legend would have it, I was in a car as a passenger with a mate of mine going to see an 80s revival show in Ipswich, and it was snowing. It's details important, right? And I looked at my phone, as you do, as a passenger, and it was from the city of Nashville saying, thank you, well done, you've won our competition, now get your bums on a plane, we're going to fly you over. And we went to CMA Fest, we recorded there, and we did all sorts of wonderful things while we were there, and it changed their lives completely, and started Tennessee Twin properly. So this is the song we wrote, for better or worse. This is called Wings of Red, White and Blue. Something like that anyway. I was walking through Soho, smelling the street, laughing over coffee, and then our eyes meet. But when I left you at the airport, you took a piece of me. Now my heart's with you in Music City.
I would take you to the Rhino and the Bluebird Cafe. You could be here in hours, and I know you'd want to stay. So I'm praying and I'm begging that you're making your way to me. My love's right here in Music City. On our wings, red, white, and blue, flies the love from me to you. Play 3 chords and sing the truth.
A country song to plan our roots on these
Wings, red, white, and
blue. Looking at clouds from the window of the plane, heading for Nashville, sipping champagne.
I'm waiting at the airport, 'cause you're coming home to me. And a life right here in Music City. On our wings of red, white, and blue, flies the love from me to you. Play 3 chords and sing the truth.
A country song to plan our roots on these
Wings, red, white, and blue. You can be my southern boy.
You can be my English road. Together we can build a home with blue skies and country roads. On our wings, red, white, and blue, flies the love from me to you.
Play 3 chords and sing the truth.
A country song to plan our roots on these wings,
Red, white, and blue.
me do this next one, and Penny makes me do this next one, so I'm going to do this next one. And if Linda Conway was here, she'd be jumping up and down making me do this one. So for you lot, I will say. So this, we wrote this during lockdown, and it was Jeff's idea. I don't know why. It was based on the idea of a couple who'd had an argument, and somebody has to hold out the olive
Wonder where I
branch.
came up with that idea.
Someone has to hold out the olive branch and make everything okay again, and it's just based around that idea. So this is called When We Move. When he's got his cap on the right place. That's the right key, isn't it? I'm not going to sing it really high now. I'm going to start that again. I can reach out my hand and touch you, but a river of our words keeps us apart. I can make the first move and hold you, all that time tick and take your heart. The barrier is strong, the fences are tall. We'd rather stand our ground than start to fall. But then we move in closer. I feel your hand, your whisper. The movie's happy ending, heartbeats that are blending. When we move in closer. I lay there and watch as you go. Can I show you I can still be enough? I reach out my hand and hold you. Don't let anger be bigger than love. We take a tiny step, speak the softest words. Too many corners we've turned to lose it all. But then we move in closer. I feel your hand, your whisper. The movie's happy ending, heartbeats that are blending. When we move in closer. When we move in closer. Thank you. That one's over.
All right, so did anybody here? I suppose some of you may have seen. We over the lockdown period, we did this Sunday afternoon show called Songs and Stories, and we did it with some lovely other artists. Namely, for the most part, Sarah Yo, who's all the way from down from Exeter, and Donna Marie, who's from up in Warrington. And we did a live stream, and the wonderful DC Brown over here did all the tech stuff for us, which was awesome. Otherwise, we probably wouldn't have made it work. Especially when guests came in halfway through and all this other technical stuff. Anywho, we challenged each other to write a new song for the following week on a theme. And this particular theme this week was observations, and we figured one of the sort of occupations where you see an awful lot of things and probably a lot of stories you could tell later was that of wait staff. You see some really interesting things. So this goes out to the lovely, lovely bar staff who have been serving us all evening. Thank you so much. This is all about stories of being wait staff.
As a sheriff has a sheriff voice. Now she needs a drink in a bar with lots of noise. Then she spies a target, a walking ATM. Other women shake their head, but she says to hell with them.
Captain of the team, he's really quite the man. Girls around his feet and a trophy in his hand. Drinking with the homeboys, time to raise the roof. Jamie only holds his own when he's drinking zero proof. Come on in, take a seat, you'll be amazed by who you meet.
Though it probably ain't the life your mama planned for you, stop and learn what you see. It ain't school, but it's still a degree. It's scandalized to fill our old tip jar, waiting tables at the local bar. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, away for the weekend.
One's at a party, the other's seeing a friend.
Had enough of champagne, had enough to eat.
Guess for them the next stop is the hotel down the street.
Come on in, take a seat, you'll be amazed by who you meet. Though it probably ain't the life your mama planned for you, stop and learn what you see. It ain't school, but it's still a degree. It's scandalized to fill our old tip jar, waiting tables at the local bar. And the secrets are all here to see. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. Oh, come on in, take a seat. You'll be amazed by who you meet. Though it probably ain't the life your mama planned for you, stop and learn what you see. It ain't school, but it's still a degree. It's scandalized to fill our old tip jar, waiting tables at the local bar. Waiting tables at the local bar.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
We have actually finally got around to recording that one, haven't we?
Ooh.
Yeah, finally. It's only taken us 3 years, you know.
Yeah, the drum part was recorded 3 years ago, and that's how fast we moved.
Yeah.
So, after we, you're very welcome. Are you okay? As long as you're okay. That's good. So this next song, we put out our first EP as Tennessee Twin in 2019, and quite to our surprise, we woke up on the morning that it released, and it was at #1 of the country chart. So that was just completely unexpected and bowled us over a bit. We've never achieved that again, by the way.
No,
But,
that's a fluke.
you know. But this was the last track on that CD, and it's written for anybody who's just got to that point where they've been with someone for a little while and they realise this is just it. That's it. There's no going back now. There's no one else. There's nothing else. This is called Without You.
chestnut eyes shine like the sun, and your morning smile tells me I'm the one. And the way you hold me warms me to my core. I can't be without you anymore. You know my heart better than I do, and I'll answer the call, but only 'cause it's you. This love is real. This love is raw. I can't be without you anymore. I give thanks each day for your kisses and the way you hold my hand and understand. Here we lay in the afterglow, and I pray world, but still you have to go. With tears in my eyes, I close the door. I can't be without you anymore. I can't be without you anymore. All right, thank you very much. A question I often ask with this next song is anybody here that has anything in their past they'd rather forget?
Last night.
I'm gonna stop just for a little segue and talk about Ray just for a second, because one, I feel you a huge thank you for inviting us to come play for you, and it's been an absolute delight. You see, you meet a lot of people in this business who say many things, and at Wedfest, Ray came up after our set and said, "Oh, I really liked you, and you know, I talent bank, and yeah, I want to do a thing with you." And you know, you shake hands and nod politely and all that kind of stuff. And I think, "Oh, okay, yeah, that'd be nice," but you know. And the next morning, I got a DM from Ray telling me about his hangover, and I knew he was our sort of people right away. Anyway, this is for all of those who, have got something in their past they'd rather forget. I turned the handle and opened the door, put my feet out on the stony floor. I took a suitcase and a smile. I went looking for love, and it took a while. I took some chances every day, took some knocks along the way, but rearview mirror. A hand on your memories to make. If you got it any sooner, we wouldn't know which road to take.
I know it was a wasted time.
Was a broken road, but it made you mine. But now it's time to start looking back at the cracks in the rearview mirror. Now there's a calm within that I don't want to shake. Plenty of love for us to make.
Oh, the memories fade. If you really want them to, we know which are false and which are true. There's only
Cracks in the rearview mirror. A head on your memories to make. If we got it any sooner, wouldn't know which road to take.
I know it was a wasted time.
Was a broken road, but it made you mine. And now it's time to start looking back at the cracks in the rearview mirror.
It's a road that we don't know, but it's the way we're gonna go.
It's a chance that we've been given.
It's the breeze from an open door. Every day just one more. It's the love we haven't written.
There's only cracks in the rearview mirror. A head on your memories to make. If you got it any sooner, you wouldn't know which road to take.
I know it wasn't wasted time.
What's a broken road, but it made you mine. Now it's time to start looking back at the cracks in the rearview mirror. Oh, the rearview mirror.
Thank you very much.
I promise there's going to be new music this year.
Right, I think this is I think this is going to be our last song. So
Unless you shout for more.
and then it depends if racists were allowed to do another one after this. We'll see. Yeah. My good friend Johnny, who's over at the back there somewhere, messaged me and to say.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Sorry.
Messaged me earlier in the week to ask whether we would play the song about the apple tree, in his words. And so this was our not quite last. Well, was our last single? Was it the one before?
The
I
Sound
can't
of
remember.
Silence, but that doesn't really
Oh, that's
count.
true. Yeah,
That's
true.
not ours.
Anyway, picture the scene. Lockdown. We were very fortunate in that we were in a rented house. Not fortunate in itself, but we happened to be in a very, very beautiful house that we were very lucky to have secured just by complete and utter chance. And backed onto a field. It was a lovely big house, and it was just a beautiful village and everything else. Very lucky. And then they locked us in there for a while, and that was awful. Particularly as it had a lovely big garden. It used to belong to a vicar, and he was very good at gardening by all accounts, and it was beautiful. We used to sit out, and there was little sort of chairs in the back and whatnot. So we would take a glass of wine out there as the night sort of dwindled in, and just sort of sit there, and it was awesome. And we came to the conclusion that it's those tiny little moments that will take on to wherever we go next. It's not the big cars and jewellery and whatever else we might come across, it's just those little special moments. So this is all about
The
that.
pertinent point being that we were sitting under an apple tree. I forgot to mention that a bit when we wrote
Got carried away there, didn't I?
Yeah, that was kind of the crux of the story. No one else could know how it felt that day when the darkest cloud drifted away. With my troubles gone and the reason clear, I held out as the sun goes down and the street lights fade, the shooting stars wishes made, so clear to see that our love is true in the candlelight, just me and you. On the day I go and turn the final page, the memories we made won't fade away. We will always be beneath the apple tree. We were never blue when the day was through, 'cause it was me and you. We don't have to try to write our story in the sky. There's no need to tell them why. On the day I go and turn the final page, the memories we made won't fade away. We will always be beneath the apple tree, and we were never blue when the day was through. We were never blue, 'cause it was me and you. Me and you.
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Ray. Thank you to Nick for doing an absolutely stellar job on sound. Thank you, Ray. Thank you for the people in the bar, and we'll see you again. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's just do some thanks. Lydia and Izzy, amazing. Thank you for serving us so well. I love this venue. You know I love you. Nick makes this place sound so good. And Tom is out there on the door. He's the guy that welcomes you all in here tonight, and he makes sure that this place stays pin drop silent while the artists are on stage. So, Tom, if you can hear us, thank you. But tonight, I'm going to reference Penny and Matt once more. Thank you for being the inspiration that has brought us together here. But I have to say, tonight is about two amazing, lovely people. Tennessee Twin are, in my view, the youngest, most glamorous, and most talented grandparents in Canada tonight. Come on! So one more song, guys, before we go to the night. Thank you all.
I did really wonder where you were going with that one. You just knocked it out of the park. Thank you again for being such an absolutely stellar crowd. We do hope we will see you again. Please come up and say hello afterwards. We do have CDs and merch and all that kind of good stuff. You can follow us at Tennessee Twin UK on all of the socials. We mostly hang out on Facebook and YouTube, because that's where people of our generation do stuff, right? We don't understand TikTok, and might not have to for much longer.
Thank God for that.
Anyway, this is a song we wrote a year or so back, and it's for a friend of ours who was really badly mistreated by someone who really should have had their back. Anyway, we're going to leave you with this. This is called Fit to Love.
That crystal flower vase just jumped right off the shelf. You never laid a hand on it, is what you tell yourself. The plain white kitchen door with a hole that goes right through. must have been the dog, 'cause it never could be you. When I hear you shouting from the room below, I'm cursing that first time you said hello. You tell them you're a superstar, holding court, it's a rundown bar, telling stories of the games you won. Baby, they don't impress no one. Take your pride, it's a fallacy. Take it home, up to your knees. If you believe in any Lord above, you better hope forgiveness what he does, 'cause there ain't an ounce of you that's fit to love. Look of love upon your mama's face would crumble pretty fast if she saw your fall from grace. If she saw the sheer delight you take in crushing me, picking up the pieces when no one else can see. If she heard you shouting from the room below, she'd tell me don't look back, just turn. Tell them you're a superstar, holding court, it's a rundown bar, telling stories of the games you won. Baby, they don't impress no one. Take your pride, it's a fallacy. Take it home, go to your knees. If you believe in any Lord above, you better hope forgiveness what he does, 'cause there ain't an ounce of you that's fit to love. Come back and cup in hand. Well, here's some news for you. It ain't lonely where I stand. You tell them you're a superstar, holding court, it's a rundown bar, telling stories of the games you won. Baby, they don't impress no one. Take your pride, it's a fallacy. Take it home, come to your knees. If you believe in any Lord above, you better hope forgiveness what he does, 'cause there ain't an ounce of you that's fit to love.
Thank you so much, everybody. We'll see you again soon. Thank you.